Yo, what is good, Killer Squad? Hitman here, back in another video. So today we're doing another Crystal Ball series. So basically, if you guys don't know what it is, it's a series where I try to predict the Team of the Week players. Last week I was actually pretty spot on. I predicted CJ McCollum and Jimmy Butler, and those were the two elite players. So today we're going to try to predict them again. And this time it was a little harder this week because there was a lot of good players this week and also a lot of players that could be elites but might not be elites. So before we do that, let's set a like goal for 100 likes. Not much, you guys can probably get that. You guys are absolutely awesome. So let's set a like goal for 100. And let me know in the comments down below if you agree with me or disagree, or let me know if any player you think deserves it instead of some of the players. So let me know in the comments down below. So let's start right away. So basically we're going to try to predict the starting five first. We're going to start with the point guard and we'll end with the center. And then at the end I'll mention some players I think should get them elites but probably won't, and I'll explain why at the end. So let's start with the point guard. So this player has been absolutely destroying it this week. He's been killing it. I don't think he's going to be the elite. He's going to be at least a high goal. So Ricky Rubio, he's been averaging like almost 15 assists a game, which is absolutely crazy, closer to 14, and he's been getting like 10 points, so basically a double-double a game in the last 3 games, which is absolutely crazy. He's been getting like, just in the last game he had 10 assists, 14 assists, 17 assists, 15 assists, and he's been getting like steals like crazy, like 2 steals, 4 steals, like almost like 3 steals a game, which is absolutely crazy. So I think he should get at least a gold player. I don't think he's gonna get an elite player because of the next 2 players I think are gonna get an elite player. So next up we got a shooting guard that I think definitely deserves it. So we got Devin Booker. The last 2 games, he's averaged 39 points, which is absolutely crazy. So back-to-back 39 points, and then he had a 28-point game the game before that. So that's absolutely crazy. So he's been destroying it the last few days, 39 points, and one of them was against Spurs, so that's actually really crazy. And then I think he definitely deserves an elite card. He already got an upgrade one, so with 39 points a game, I think we should get a shooting guard lineup for Devin Booker. I don't know if we're going to give it to him just because he has a low gold before, and jumping up to an elite right away to 90 would be kind of crazy. So that's my guess. I think it's going to be him. We don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Next up, we got a small forward, and this guy for sure 100% is going to be an elite. And I think it's going to be for sure the set one, just because we already had a small forward in packs last week. So Kawhi Leonard been beasting the last 3 games, averaging almost 35 points a game. He's been getting like 5 rebounds a game, almost 2.5 assists a game, and also like 2 steals a game, which is crazy. But he's been averaging like 35 points a game. The last 2 games he had 38 points, 31 points, and then he had 30 points. So he for sure, I believe he deserves it, to be honest. A lot of times I'm wrong with these predictions. EA sometimes they're like, yeah, no, let's just give it to some random person. But I think, it'd be kind of hard to put him since we had small forward last week and a shooting guard last week. But to be honest, this Kawhi Leonard, we haven't had an upgrade card for Kawhi Leonard in forever, so we should definitely get an award winner. Except for award winner is what I meant. We should definitely get a Team of the Week Kawhi Leonard, so that one is really good. Now the power forward next, there's some players I couldn't really find more or less which player deserves it, but there's one that I think deserves like an upgrade card, and I looked at his stats and how he played the last few days. He's been absolutely killing it, so let's go to Dirk. So although his stats are not amazing, but he had a 26-point game on the 9th, which is really good. He had 26 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, but he's been averaging almost 20 points the last 2 games, last 3 games in total. He had 17 and 18, and he had 6 rebounds. So for Dirk, it's pretty good. So I think he deserves a power forward card. I'm not 100% sure about that. There's other players that could make it, but I think he deserves like a maybe 81 gold, 80 gold in this one. Just get an upgrade on Dirk, which is really cool because Dirk only has a 79 gold, and like he had a throwback, and an international player, which are not the same as getting these cards that you can pull. Next, finally, we got a center. We have, where is it? So I have 2 players. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's going to be Brook Lopez. He's been averaging like 20 points a game. He had a 26-point game as well, so that's absolutely crazy for his center. He's an 82, so we might get an 83. If not, we might get an elite for this player. That's why I was a little off. I don't know if we're going to get him as an elite or Devin Booker as an elite. I think Kawhi Leonard for sure is going to be one, but Brook Lopez actually, he probably would be in a shooting lineup in my opinion. Brook Lopez could shoot pretty well, so yeah, probably him, or we have someone else who's been doing very well, Montrezl Harrell. In the last 2 games, he's been doing decent. He might be a gold player. He might be a center or forward. I'm not even 100% sure. But the last game, he had 16 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. And then in the game before that, he's been averaging like 10 points. And he had a 28-point game on the 8th, which is really crazy. So, I mean, it's quite possible that he'll get it, but I doubt that he will get it. I think it's going to be Brook Lopez. So the starting 5 will be, it's going to be Ricky Rubio, Devin Booker, Kawhi Leonard, Dirk, and Brook Lopez. That's what I think. That's my prediction. Now let me mention a few players that I think deserves it, but probably most likely there's like a 99% chance they're not gonna get it. So we got Demar Derozan, he had a 41-point game, and then the game before that he had 36 points, which is absolutely crazy, and then he followed up with a 28-point game and a 23-point game, which is ridiculous. But again, I don't think he's gonna get one just because he got one not too long ago. So that's one. It's between him or Devin Booker, but I think he got one not too long ago. So definitely Devin Booker deserves an elite over this guy, just because of the fact that Devin Booker doesn't have an elite like does he have an elite? I don't think he has an elite. I know he has a gold card. Doesn't have an elite yet, so him getting an elite would be really good, especially that he's been killing it this year as a sophomore, which is ridiculous. Next, also James Harden. He's been averaging what? Yeah, on the 8th to 10th, he had 40-point games, back-to-back triple-doubles, which is crazy, right? And then you had 33 points, 27 points, 22 points in the last 3 games. But again, he had a hero of the month. He had a hero of the month card, so that's like 100% sure he's not gonna get one, just because it wouldn't make sense to give him a team of the week player if he had a hero of the month one that is already worse than his, so it doesn't make sense for me. Also, Steph Curry probably not gonna get one, just because if he does, he's gonna get one for the point guard. I don't think so. He might even be the hero of the month. He's been playing really well, although he's only been getting 25 points a game in the last 3 games. I don't know, it's gonna be complicated. I don't think they're gonna put Harden or Westbrook as hero of the month. And who else? Bradley Beal played really well at the shooting guard position. That's also a possibility, but I think he also had a team of the week player already but he had a gold, so it could be him as well. So that's why a little skeptic. He had a 35-point game, a 29-point game, a 19-point game, a 20-point game in the last 4 games. But again, Devin Booker scored way more than him. So just to compare shooting guards, I think those two are the ones that are really close. And also JJ Redick's been really playing really well. 25-point game, 22-point game. But again, I don't think he's going to make it, considering the other 2 shooting guards are way better. And basically, those are my picks. I know Westbrook obviously been playing well, but he hasn't been playing as well as the usual Westbrook. He's only been getting like 25 points, some triple doubles, I guess. Triple doubles are pretty nice, but they haven't been averaging as crazy much as the other ones. Alright, that's it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And don't forget to let me know in the comments down below if you agree or disagree with me. If you do disagree with me, let me know who you guys think should make it. I would like to hear your opinion. Sometimes I miss a few guys. Obviously, 2 weeks ago I got it all wrong. Last week I got most of them right, so that was pretty dope. And if you want to see my latest video, it's going to be on the right side of the screen, so go ahead and click on that. I make videos. It should pop up, actually. I don't know. It definitely should pop up. Hopefully it will pop up. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's going to be on the bottom, or also the logo is going to pop up, so click on that. I make videos on the daily. Alright, I'm out. I'll see you guys next time. Kill it!